How's it going, YouTube? You have Pat Mack here, coach of the Sacramento Sand/, playing in week 1 of the BBL up against a Praetor, coach of the Machesney Park Slowpokes. You can see our team up above, their team down below, both teams ranged in speed order, of course, as well as 6 Pokemon that we are bringing and the 6 Pokemon that I think a Praetor is going to bring to our match. Part of our game plan here is Specs Primarina. I think it teaches the team pretty hard overall. A lot of the Pokemon that don't want to take like a Scald are okay with taking a Scald, don't want to take a Moonblast, and vice versa. There's a couple of exceptions to that, like a very Spadef Licky, Magearna, and Tentacruel. And Magearna has to have like a fair amount of Spadef in order for Specs to not 2-hit KO, which is kind of nuts. And then Solgaleo and Moltres, those 2 Pokemon are here to make sure that we aren't swept by a combination of Blaziken and Magearna. They do a pretty good job of handling one or the other, but they can't necessarily handle both. So those 2 Pokemon I think are going to be pretty important from a defensive aspect of this game. And then Dragon Dance Karen Black looks pretty solid against their team, just has very good coverage to hit just about every Pokemon on their team for very solid damage, and Dragon Dance of course to outspeed everything. The kind of exception to that is Magearna. Like, we don't OHKO Magearna after a Dragon Dance, so that Pokemon either needs to be like fairly severely chipped, or alternatively it needs to be KO'd. Like, that would be great. Like, we could KO it and then win with Karen Black afterwards. That sounds amazing. So anyway, we'll see what 6 a Praetor decides to bring here in just a moment. Okay, here we are in the match, and yeah, I mean, it's a lot of what I was expecting. There's no Magearna actually. Okay, that's kind of nice. It frees up our Solgaleo to handle some other options. And it looks like everything else that we thought was coming is here. And of course we have like options against Rillaboom with several of our Pokemon actually. So not too concerned about that mon in terms of like sweeping our team, but it can break. So we do need to be a little bit more careful of that. Okay, what do I think they lead with? Honestly, not 100% sure. I could lead like Regieleki and then just like force them to go Crocodile kind of idea. But I don't know, that seems a little rash unless what if I led? I could lead Heracross. I don't know, it just really just depends on what I think they're gonna lead. I'm gonna lead Heracross here. If I can get my Flame Orb to activate on the first turn here, then I have a lot of pressure against the rest of his team, and I can kind of go from there. And setting up a layer of spikes isn't terrible. Aside from that, yeah, that seems fine. Trying to think like what would be lead from their side of things. Rillaboom makes sense as a lead, and if it's Rillaboom, then like I feel totally fine with leading Rhino here and just threatening him out. So anyway, good luck, have fun over to Praetor. Should be a good match. No Magearna is nice. The one was definitely a threat, so since we don't have to deal with it, I think our Solgaleo has the opportunity to kind of deal with some other options, mainly the Zapdos and the Latios. So, and they do lead Rillaboom. Okay, so that's actually a pretty good lead for me because Heracross isn't particularly threatened by this one, unless he has Acrobatics, which totally could be an option. But I think he kind of needs to respect my damage a little bit as well here. I kind of think I should just go for a knockoff, so I'm going to do that. Let's see what he decides to go for. He goes for a knockoff of his own. That's fine. A knockoff doesn't do too much damage to me. Losing our Flame Orb, like, it sucks, but I figured I was going to lose that item at some point anyway. And he was actually Choice Banded. Okay. Now, if he has Acrobatics, I'm going to want to go into something else. But I don't think that he necessarily does. So I almost want to knock off again, thinking he goes into something else, but setting a layer of spikes is fine. I think here I'll go into Phoenix and see where we go from here. U-turns, cool. And if we can get a Flame Body on this? No? Okay. It would have been really sweet, but not likely. Okay, so let's see what he goes into. I'm not actually sure. Probably Zapdos. Oh, this is fine. Because I think this just lets me go back into Heracross. Yeah, and then like I just get another knockoff, which seems awesome, honestly. I would have thought that he'd bring out Zapdos just to be more offensive. But is what it is. So we just go Heracross again, and then I think this is another opportunity for a knockoff. This Pokemon is here like literally just to break. Oh, Belly Drum. Okay. This is not the kind of set I was expecting, but we KO, so just gonna go for a low kick. I don't remember if this Mon gets priority, but we can see we're faster, so I'm just gonna low kick. Let's put some damage on this. Probably KO, but we'll see. Seeing he's Belly Drum just is good information to have. But yeah, pretty sure this is just dead. Cool. Okay. So if we had the Spectre, it would be looking a lot better right now, but we do not. So, but that's the first KO, which is awesome. So Heracross picks up a KO. He goes Blaziken. Okay. Now the option is, do I hit this now with a high horsepower? Or do I swap to Moltres? Let me remind myself of what my Blaziken calc looks like. Because I would fully expect this to either attack me or... yeah, I think here... it's kind of tough. Like, I think high horsepower is the way to go, though, so I'm just going to do that. Let's see if he protects or if he just lets me hit him. Cool. This is going to do a lot of damage. Potentially KO. Nope. Okay. We had a chance. Okay, that's fine. This is just free. Ooh, is it free knockoff? It's not really free knockoff. I could just go down to a Blaze. Wait. Okay, I was going to say, when does Speed Boost happen? Because I thought it would have happened already. I think here... yeah, he does have Rock Slide. So... do I let this go down? I think a Fire move is coming, so I kind of want to just go Primarina. I was expecting Thunder Punch, but Rock Slide makes a lot of sense because Moltres is like the easy check to this. Yeah, so he Fire Punches. I'll take that just fine. And now the question is, do I... and he has Life Orb. Now, do I die to a Thunder Punch from this? So I've seen Fire Punch, I've seen Rock Slide. Yeah, there's a really good chance that I just die to an attack here, so I'm just gonna Aqua Jet this. Let's just KO it. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we're in a pretty good spot, I think. I think that it's a pretty easy Rillaboom coming in here. And with Rillaboom coming in, I probably just go into... I probably just go Moltres now, because Moltres like isn't doing anything aside from checking Rillaboom. And if he knocks off my boots, like he knocks off boots, like it is what it is. And then from there, we just kind of play out the rest of the game. But I think because I've knocked off the Choice Band from this, I'm a little less scared from damage side of things. I know a lot of my mons can take hits from that kind of thing. I could potentially get a burn from a U-turn here. Like, this is a pretty good situation, I think, for me. Yeah. And if he goes into Crook, I probably just go Primarina, because Primarina isn't really doing anything else for me here. I think it was Latios, okay. So Latios means I go Solgaleo, because Solgaleo just can deal with this one, no problem. Ah, and he has Grassy Seed. Okay. In which case, I kind of think he wants to set up a little bit more. Do I need HP on this for anything? Hard to say. Like, having HP on this means I never lose to Rillaboom, but I kind of don't think I lose to Rillaboom just in general. I could maybe do... I could maybe swap to Prim, but like if it's a Thunderbolt coming, then it's kind of the same situation. I think I just go into Lino here. The Grassy Seed boost is kind of interesting. I'm not quite sure what he'll go for. He Calm Minds. Okay, that's fine. Well, I have yeah, I think I deal with this just fine because I'm gonna Toxic this. And then I know that even like Specs Draco or Specs Mystical Fire doesn't do much damage to me, so let's just Toxic and we'll play out the rest of the game here. He has Shadow Ball. Okay, yeah, Shadow Balls should do a little bit more, but I don't think it's a 2-hit KO. Just kidding. That's a 2-hit KO. But Toxic will wear this down, and then we can go into Regieleki and kind of force him out. Or at least force him to take some damage. Now, I think I do die to a hit here. So do I want to preserve this and switch things around a little bit? It's an option. How important is Prim? Prim is kind of important. Maybe not. Let's go into Primarina. I assume that I take quite a bit from a Shadow Ball, but I mostly just want the toxic damage to chip on them. Yeah, and this is going to be a 2-hit KO from the Shadow Ball at this range, but that's fine. Again, the toxic damage is mostly what I'm here for. Now the question is, do I Aqua Jet? Do I think that they could swap? I think my play is just a Moonblast. The Aqua Jet's really going to do like almost no damage, and I can just go. Okay, cool. You see more attacking moves. So Slice Shock, Shadow Ball, and I think this lets me go Regieleki and go from here. Yeah, because I can just go Regieleki, and because this has lost its, and if he swaps, then, yeah, then I just go into probably Solgaleo and then like Volt Switch again. So let's just Volt Switch here. And then I probably go into another Montasac here. I kind of want to keep the Solgaleo actually. So what is the Pokemon that seems least useful to me here? It's probably going to be Rhino. Yeah, I think it's Rhino as the least important Mon. Yeah, this Latios set is actually pretty solid. It beats, or it could potentially have beat through quite a few of my other Mons here. So we'll lose Heracross to this set as well. But we're pretty close to, yeah, and like this is easy Volt Switch range. And if he decides to keep it, he decides to keep it, you know? So I think I go into this, I Volt Switch again. If he keeps it, he keeps it, but I think my play here is still just a Volt Switch. He does swap, okay, that's fine. So he keeps it, and then we go into, he goes in Crook. And I think here, yeah, he blocks the Volt Switch, but that's okay. I think I'm going to go into Moltres here. I could potentially die to a Rock Slide, though. How concerned am I of that? Well, if that happens, then I just go into the Kyurem Black, and I think I can Dragon Dance and win. He's Scale Shot. Ooh, that's very interesting. So having this speed boost definitely could be a problem here, but yeah, I think I'm actually okay still. So I think I just go U-turn to get damage here, and then I go into Kyurem Black, I think is the play. Yeah, he needs Stone Edges. Yeah, so we're going to go down here. But I think if I go Kyurem Black, then I can Dragon Dance. Well, actually, I cannot Dragon Dance myself. Oh, he's Moxie. Ooh, that's probably bad, actually. Because now I might die to an attack. And he's not really low at all. So I guess my play probably has to be... Ooh, this is actually tough. I might actually lose this to this set. Because I think I have to Icicle Spear, but Icicle Spear might not be enough on its own. Because if he has the close combat... Oh, actually Stone Edges. Oh yeah, that's super effective against me too. Oh my god, I lived on 2? Well, that helps. That... Oh my god, that damage is absolutely insane. Okay. So Crook is going to pick up the KO on Moltres. And then we revenge it with Hiram. Okay, this is a nuts game. This is not at all how I thought this was gonna go. But I can't believe we lived on 2. That's absolutely nuts. But we don't have Moltres, which is definitely a problem. Now, I know that my Regieleki can take 1 hit from this. Do I want to keep this mon around? It's slower than everything. It's slower than everything. I could Flamethrower or Morning Sun with Solgaleo. Gosh, this is actually a tough situation to be in. I think my best option is actually to let this go down. Yeah, I think my best option is let this go down. I wonder if I should have let the Solgaleo go down earlier. But I kind of need it for the other 2 mons that are here. Yeah, the Crook getting faster was kind of a problem. Now this is going to have some kind of attack for me. But I think it still might be the play to... Actually, I might die to an attack. I think I have to Flamethrower here. Or Morning Sun? I'm really not sure, actually. Yeah, because I think knock KOs. Actually lived the hit. Okay, cool. So maybe I should have Morning Sun then. Oh, I should have Morning Sun. I think I threw this. Does that KO? Okay, so how's my play now? Because if I had... Oh man, I hella messed this up. I should have Morning Sunned. Well, maybe not. Okay, well I'm a Morning Sun. Or not Morning Sun, I'm a Flamethrower. I'm pretty sure this KO's here. I can't go into... Yeah, of course, I can't go into Regieleki. Dang, I stopped taking notes. I got too into the game. Let's see, I think... yeah, Boom has picked up 2 KOs on Karen Black and on Solgaleo. Alright, it's up to Regieleki. I know I can take... Or at least I think I can. I think I can take a Grassy Glide. Pretty sure. So at this point, it's just Thunderbolt. That's it. It's Thunderbolt and hope it's enough. Okay, so we take that. Thunderbolt's gonna KO. And I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. I don't know how much I do into Zapdos. It's really up to what kind of Zapdos set is it. If I can KO with T-Bolt, then we got the win. If not, then you know we lost. So we're about to find out, everybody. We're about to find out. How much does T-Bolt do? Oh, that's so close. Oh, that's so close. Good game over to Praetor. He definitely brought some stuff that I was not expecting, and yeah, I think it did really well. The setup on a couple of different mons was really solid against my team, and losing a handful of those mons in the way that I did, I definitely threw on the Solgaleo. If I had Morning Sun, I think I would have been okay. Well, maybe, because he's still at high horsepower, right? So maybe I wouldn't have been able to. But yeah, I thought he played that game really well. Like, he brought super offensive sets. He took advantage of our Regieleki, which, like, I think the ground types against our team are definitely going to be able to do. But it still had the chance to clean up there. If we had a little bit more damage, then maybe. But yeah, really well played. I thought he played the game really well. And if you'd like to check out the rest of our season, definitely stick around, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And I'll catch you on the next one.